Oh my word. 100% stressed. Hans Gruber. Freaking the fuck out. Urgh. Hans Gruber, for God's sake, just go get massaged. Relax, what is your problem? Oh, building damage tantrum. Oh! Stop it, Hans. God, Stobbie is at 94%. I'm gonna start throwing a tantrum soon as well. Well, all I'm set to do is get a massage and deliver. Oh, awesome. It's actually entirely broken. Stop breaking shit! Oh my word. It's all falling apart. Well, at least he's only breaking the machines we don't actually use. Look at all the CO2. See, down here it's nice and clean at least. It's because of these air scrubbers, isn't it? I mean, I'd love to build more air scrubbers in the base here, but we don't have the power for that. Okay, seriously, are we gonna have to kill Hans Gruber because all he's doing is throwing a friggin' tantrum all the time? He's not even going to get a massage. Ah! Freaking out. Stop it! God damn. Is there some way of subduing him, or...? Wait, are these mess tables all assigned? Let's just start at the beginning. Reaper kills, Ryoji, Wolfric, Hands, Super Duper, Bubbles, Otto, Stobbie. So everyone has their own mess table. Not the time to worry about mess tables, but... Okay, Hans Gruber I think feels better after getting that out of his system. Stobbie's... I'm the next one to start freaking out. Can I get a massage, me? Good Lord. Three buildings are broken. I don't know, there's so many issues, like I don't know where to start. I kind of feel like the whole power issue here is the biggest problem we have. Also, are we out of coal? No, 2.5 tons, so like, these are awaiting coal delivery and they haven't got any coal yet. Here we go, Ryoji's picking up coal, and he's gonna go take it. I'm just thinking, how can I get more power into this primary circuit? I mean, why are these generators idle? They should be being run. Oh, Stobbie's at 100% stress. Even with doing nothing but getting massaged, I can't stop his stress from going over 100. I'm hungry. I'm stressed. Overload. Oh, stress vomiting. Oh. Someone mop that up. Disgusting. God, man, I'm starting to think this is the end of this base. Like, there's so many issues now. Jesus, Stobbie. No, no, he's puking into the clean water. Oh, polluting the only source of clean water we have. Oh, no. There's Gruber is idle. Bubbles is at 90. The stress management is completely out of control. Good God. Is there no end to the amount of chunder that comes out of me? Jesus, look at that. That's impressive, frankly. No, don't go eat, you'll just puke it up again. So I think everybody was suffering from the interrupted sleep because of how high the CO2 levels are. Is it worth building another vent up here? I don't know, it's just going to stop this vent from doing anything. I kind of feel like I need to have another algae terrarium here somewhere. I could build vents down here, I suppose. And ironically, all the clean air is down in the bottom of the base. How do I turn these vents off? I could just deconstruct those vents, just for the time being at least. Oh, polluted water, oh no. Okay, there's vomit all over the base. This is disgusting. I've been puking up a storm in this base. Oh man. Who's next for the freak out? Otto, Reaper kills, Bubbles. Starvation. No, how can it be starvation? We've got 11,000 calories. We've got no algae. And the power circuits are a complete disaster. I don't know. So how do I fix this power problem? Do I create more coal generators, or... I'm pretty sure it has to do with the circuits continually overloading and the way that the power is being used and produced. So how can I look at this power grid? I just want to see... Carries more wattage without overloading. So I mean, if I upgrade these here to heavy watt wire, maybe they'll stop overloading. And I think I need them because I've got machines that produce so much power. That must be it. Like everything here is heavy duty. At least the secondary power system is fine. But none of this stuff's getting built. It just feels like we're not making any progress because everyone is so stressed out. Nothing's really getting done in the base. Everyone's just running around faffing and either getting massaged or just doing fuck all, really. Hans Gruber. Go dig, you tit. Why aren't you digging? Oh, because this is inaccessible, isn't it? Hans Gruber. Build. Loads of building to be done. God, look at the stress. The coal generators haven't been the wonderful solution to the power that I was hoping they'd be. So look at this, we've got 1200, so we've got 2000 watts being produced, and how much being used? 240 is 480, is 5 is 600, 720, 1040. Do I just build another hydrogen generator maybe? I mean, I don't think it'll run, we don't have enough hydrogen. I mean, these are never being run. I don't want to build more coal generators because, I mean, they stand idle more often than not because none of the duplicants ever run around and put coal in the damn things. And we're almost out of coal. We're going to be out of coal very, very soon. We need this coal. We need it now. Oh my word. And now it looks like these have stifled. Awaiting fertilizer. How much fertilizer do we have? 200 kilograms. Stobbie, you're idle. Reaper kills and bubbles are at 100%. Oh my god. Bubbles, you've got nothing but... Oh, for fuck's sake. Reaper kills, where are you? Nothing but massage duty. It's going to be too late. Otto as well. I think it's too late. They're going to start freaking out. Let's give myself a job. What am I actually good at? Stobbie, where are you? Just go dig and build, please. Yeah, I know. Buildings are broken. We don't have any algae. Everybody's stressed. Circuits keep overloading. Look at all this polluted water. Where's it all coming from? It's not dripping down here, is it? That's only gas permeable. Is this all the vomit that we're supposed to running? Also, these generators are not running ever. I think these deoxidizers, we can actually just deconstruct them. Well, we're never going to use them again. We don't have the algae to run them. This is a disaster, boys. It's a disaster. Our duplicants spend most of their time getting massaged, but they're still freaking out all the time. Otto is at 90%. Get straight back on the massage table. Let's just check. Is the research finished? Almost finished, but no one's done any research for ages. I'd love to use ceiling lamps, but we don't have the power to run them. If I build these here, like, look, that'll give power, give light to quite a lot. Like that. I'm still waiting for these gas permeable tiles to be built. Okay, at least there's construction happening all over the base. Let's just wait. Everybody keep building everything that's been set to be built. And why are these microbe mushers standing idle? No one's using them. So one thing's clear that I've learned from this playthrough is that I should have built the entire base with gas permeable tiles. The advantage obviously is that they let light through and they let gas flow freely through the base. So if I do start again, I'll be more conscious of the amount of copper ore we have, because the gas permeable tile uses just copper, and we've got 170 tons of the stuff, so we've got no shortage of copper ore. The power in this base is a complete disaster. I am not an electrician, that is for sure. Why is that not building? Coal generators standing idle. I think once all these gas permeable tiles are finished being built, then that's going to help quite a lot, because then duplicants will be free to be able to fill the coal generators. Simon, the air looks much better, but now the main issue is stress. Everybody is so stressed the fuck out. Stobbie, started stress vomiting, and then I vomited into the only clean water source we have. It's a disaster. So our polluted water is no longer, in a negative state. We've got more polluted water than we used to. Bubbles, I can take you off of massage only. Super Duper, Otto, and Bubbles. Super Duper, you can go back to work. Otto and Bubbles. Otto, I think you can stay on just massage, because he's on the brink of freaking out. Otto is burping. See, he needs a massage, but he can't get a massage because there's no power. Okay, Otto, you need to... Where's power? Go run this power generator so the massage table will run. Well, I've got some algae here, and it's running out terrariums which are helping with the CO2. It was these little terrariums that turned us back from the brink here with the CO2. I think what I need to do is I need to fix the power issues here. I need these batteries to be full all the time, because then I can build ceiling lamps, which I think is going to help with the decor to improve everybody's negative negative status. Let's take a look at Otto. He's at 98%. It just says, okay, so drab decor, stressed, low oxygen. I mean, I've built blank canvases, but then, no one is really much of an artist. The only person who's any sort of artist is Roji. And if we bring open the decor overlay, pretty dire. I mean, God, I can plant a flower vase over here, I suppose, but it doesn't really help very much. Okay, at least all the gas permeable tiles have been finished being built, and all this vomit still hasn't been cleaned up. All our water is contaminated. I'm gonna have to find a way to clean this water. Build a water refiner. Yeah, what seems to me like it's crystal clear is that I need to fix the wiring situation we have. The fact that the power, we can't get our power running in any sort of regularity is a gigantic issue. So, we've got our 3 producing, well, they're all idle. No one's putting coal into these fucking generators. Come on, people. Reaper Kills is idle. What's your stress, Reaper Kills? 71%. You need to get back to work, my man. Reaper Kills, go deliver stuff. Stress vomiting, awesome. Now Otto, okay, at least he's puking into the into the dirty area. Yeah, if you're gonna puke, Otto, go puke on the plants. Otto, go down there. There you go. If you're gonna be sick in the polluted water. Oh no. And he's actually helping with the polluted water. Good man. Good man. Being a real team player by puking into the polluted water. Otto, are you still vomiting? No, he's done vomiting. Okay, we've got all the mopping done. Oh, gruesome. Wolfix grossed out. I know, buddy. I'm grossed out as well. So I removed the vents here and here because I want all the clean oxygen getting pumped here into the living quarters. But the pumps aren't working because power's out. Power seems to be permanently out. The coal generators are priority 9 and they're still awaiting for material delivery. We've got coal. 3 tons of it, but no one's delivering coal. I think these 2 are doing it now. Who's that? Bubbles and Reaper, yes. Keep these generators running. Oh, good God, Otto! Yeah, everybody's stressed, I know. Oh, God. Mop the whole base. The whole base is covered in vomit. Oh, disgusting. No one's doing the mopping here. Food beyond reach. Why? Circuit overloaded. Yeah, I know. It shouldn't be overloaded. I've got heavy wattage wire there. But I think what should have happened was I should have my energy producers on one side. All the cables should run to a transformer. Then it runs to the batteries. And then from the batteries to the machines that use the power. So how do we do that here? So if I was to rewire this, I would need to destroy all of this wire, or at least have the wire that goes to these pumps come from the quote-unquote clean power. So I need to put the hydrogen generator and the 2 coal generators onto one power line that goes here into a transformer, and then from out the transformer it needs to go into the batteries, and then everything from the batteries needs to go. That's a mess. It's a complete mess. I think step 1 is we deconstruct everything here, we build a bank of batteries here ready to go, and we build a transformer ready to go. Then we do the rewiring from the generators into the transformer into the batteries, and then from there the batteries can feed all the machines. Okay, stress is down below 90% for the first time in a while. 0 calories. Yeah, we're not making any food because there's no power for the damn microbe mushers. Oh, Jesus, we're out of algae, so I can't run the algae terrariums to scrub that CO2 in the living quarters. I can't build a CO2 scrubber because we don't have the power for them. This feels like it's such a mess. This entire base is such a mess. You're done. I'm not ready to give up yet. Good man, Stobbie. Right. So we'll build how many batteries? 4 batteries. Alright, come on people. Deconstruct this damn thing. Oh, gross, mopping up the puke. Not an enviable job. Are they harvesting? What are they doing? Oh, they're delivering fertilizer. I see. We have 200 kilograms of fertilizer. We've got plenty of fertilizer. What's Bubbles doing? Harvesting mealwood? See, once both generators are running, then it all kind of works fine. It's tough to use this hydrogen generator because it's dependent on its own power. You need the pumps that are feeding it to be powered for the hydrogen generator to actually be running. And these bloody pumps keep overloading. We're not going to give up. I'm beginning to wonder if the smarter way of doing things, like in the entire base, was to make lots of smaller circuits. You know, so like the kitchen appliances have their own little generators with their own batteries, and this has their own generators with their own batteries, but I feel like that would be too difficult then to maintain it all. What's frustrating me is that I haven't had these batteries charge up. I can't remember the last time they were full, but clearly we are placing too much strain on them. Come on people, someone deconstruct here. I want to rewire this entire base. Okay, so this CO2 scrubber we can actually disable for a bit, just to take some of the strain off of the grid. All of this stuff needs to be swept up, but there's no one to do it. Everyone's too busy. What's all the polluted oxygen? See, it's all creeping in from here. We need another deodorizer at least. God damn it. So many things that need to be done. But I reckon once I am able to fix the power grid, so this heavy cable will go like this, up here, into the hydrogen generator. All of this will have to go. So the wire will go like that, up at the hydrogen generator, down through there, into the transformer, out the transformer, into the batteries, and then from this exit here from the batteries, that will have to then branch off into each other individual machine that actually pulls power. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. And then I can deconstruct this transformer and all of these batteries here, and we can do something with this here. Maybe we can turn this into our slime processing plant so we can create more algae there. I mean, I put this down here, it's never going to get built by the looks of things. Right, who's idle? Otto's idle. We are not giving up. Let's see, who's at 93%? We'll fix at 93 again. God, he's always stressed. The clock's ticking on this clean water supply as well. Look at all this polluted oxygen. Holy no crap. Okay, so if we get a water purifier, it needs power and a liquid intake. We'd have to pump the dirty water. Oh my word, look at all this polluted oxygen. Now we got no food. We can't produce food because there's no power. Okay, there is power. Okay, they are producing food. Good. Forget the mush fry, just make mush bars. If it gives people diarrhea, that sucks, but it's too bad. We're at 0 calories, for God's sake. We will fix this. What's the filtration medium? It's sand, isn't it? Do we have enough sand? I think we do have sand. Yeah, we got 62,000 tons. We got plenty of sand. I just want to get to a point where I have batteries that are fully charged at all times. Then I can start putting lights across the whole base. And that's hopefully going to help with the decor. I mean, these gas permeable tile is -12 for decor. Wow. Yeah, the heavy watt wiring really ruins the decor. But I mean, all the stuff that's here is vitally important. Like, I can't just not have it there, even though it ruins the decor. Reaper kills, what are you doing? He's about to go into freak out mode. Hopefully these deodorizers are going to handle all this polluted oxygen. There is some hydrogen coming through here at least. The fact that this one's producing mostly clean air is surprising. I can turn it off for a bit, I suppose. I mean, it's only pumping clean air anyway, so. If I leave this one off, then the hydrogen should accumulate there for a bit, then I can turn it back on again. God, these coal generators burn through the coal so quickly. We'd only up to 1300. We're going to run out of coal very, very soon. Oh my god. Building broken. Food reserves are low. It's also pretty obvious that earlier on in the game I should have been a lot more sparing with these deoxidizers. Because I feel like I used them far too generously early on to produce oxygen. Like I feel like in the beginning you should really only be using the algae for the terrariums because it removes CO2 as well. Stress just keeps coming up, and there's polluted oxygen throughout the entire base now. Well, stress is going down at least. Good. Our batteries are built. We can start thinking about rewiring. So we said eventually the power will run. It's going to go through here. Okay, through here. And then that will get removed. This is all gonna have to go. This is all gonna have to go. See, I'll connect that up eventually. This here is gonna have to get removed. And that there will have to get removed. We have to turn off this filter. That filter is gonna have to get its power from this output here, from the battery side, not straight, because it's pulling its power straight from the generator, and that's why it keeps overloading over here. Oh god, we can have no power for ages. I've actually got the apothecary built finally. Not that it helps. Do we have any slime? We've got 200 kilograms of slime. Is it worth, I wonder, trying to get the slime production going? I think it's going to help with the algae. I mean, I cancelled the slime production here. Maybe it's worth trying to get it done. Algae into slime. It requires power and liquid output. Well, let's hope it gets done at some point. Stress seems to be going down amazingly, despite all this horrible polluted oxygen in the base. Word. Okay, the wire is getting built at least. We will sort out this electrical mess. I think that needs to be our main concern. Food is only 1,000 kilojoules, not good. Reggie's not a happy boy. Arrgh. need more deodorizers everywhere, all this horrible polluted air. At least no more should be coming through from here because I've got 2 deodorizers running there. Air deodorizer. Yeah, I've got to put one there, clearly. It's pretty bad over here as well. And I've got one running there, so that's fine. And I want to put one here, but there's no space for it. Yeah, that's enough for now. Come on, people, get that electrical cable built. I was kind of hoping we would have more mealwood getting done here. Okay, electrical wire being built. I'm going to turn this pump on back on for a bit, see if we get some of that hydrogen going. Heavy watt wire almost done. Super Duper needs a little vacation. Where is he? And I'll leave him just in massage only mode until he shows as idle. Come on, guys, one more. There we go. Right, so this is almost ready for us to turn off the power here. So I think the first things I need to do here is deconstruct all of this power here. These 3 here is the main issue. And I can connect that up. And let's see, that also needs to be deconstructed. Okay, so now power, bridge, connect that up, connect that up, connect that up. So now in theory the power coming out of the coal and the hydrogen should all come through here. Then these all need to be taken off the grid, because these pumps need to be coming from this source here. I'll need to make a wire bridge over there. How on earth I'll do that though? A wire bridge. That's a gas filter. Okay, so this here needs to be deconstructed. Deconstruct wires. And this is only one pump that's going to be running off of this grid here, so I can just use thin wire, I suppose. Let's see if that works. Right. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not. So this can come up here. Need to build a wire bridge. But I can't build heavy wattage through the wall though. Is that going to work or not? I hope that'll work. Let's find out. And then I have to do something similar for that generator as well. I don't quite know how. Maybe another bridge that way? It's not going to work, is it? I could just run a short wire like that. Reaper kills is idle. There you go, he's back down to 51%. Okay. Where is he? Full workload. Super Duper's at 91. Where is he? Only in massaging. Okay, that's fine. Ryoji, where are you? You should only be massaging or being artistic. No one else should be artistic. Oh, polluted oxygen. It's all come down here. I didn't realize I got that bad that quickly. So the air scrubbers are doing what they can, but I think it's carbon dioxide and polluted oxygen. So the scrubbers will take care of the carbon dioxide, and deodorizers will take care of the polluted oxygen. Whew. What's this thing's problem? Low air pressure, stifled. Oh my word. Let's not get distracted here. Let's just see if our electrical issues that we've... Yeah, look at that. The numbers are going up. That's the highest they've been in a while. 1500. And everything seems to be running. I think we may have fixed it. So all of these here are all running. Although I think it's time to disassemble these batteries now. We shouldn't need them. Deconstruct buildings. We might have to do some rewiring there, but I reckon that would have fixed it. Okay, I think we've made some progress. Let's see if we can't sort the power issues in this base once and for all in the next episode.